Hola Marina, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, Ben, fenomenal. ¿Y tú qué tal?
Pues muy bien, gracias. I'm just slightly laughing to myself because today we have got a fantastic video full of color and we are going to talk about wonderful Spanish phrases related to color that you can use and enjoy. And I was just looking at us here on the screen in front of me as we record and thinking we're wearing the most muted colors possible. We should be wearing kind of rainbow tops or something like that. Anyway, how do you say rainbow in Spanish?
Arcoiris.
Iris arc. Yes, very nice. Okay, let's start before we get into colours, individual colours, some very overall general phrases with colour.
With the word color.
With the word colour, because there's one I love which means like, I can't believe what I've just seen. You've just seen something amazing or completely ridiculous, or somebody doing something completely crazy, or you've just received some outlandish news about something and you say,
Estoy flipando en colores.
yeah, it literally means that I'm flipping in colours. So it's quite bizarre, this.
It's quite informal.
Right.
Okay, you wouldn't hear my parents using that sentence.
Yeah, no?
No.
No, okay, but people our age?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Very
much from our generation.
From our generation. Okay, so a lovely phrase. So somebody tells you that your friend has just won the lottery and they've spent all of the money on a brand new Ferrari, and you'd say, estoy flipando en colores. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Another one with colores is if somebody embarrasses you, if they start talking about all your Marina's incredible achievements, here in public on YouTube, and Marina might say,
Ben, no me saques los colores.
yeah, don't bring out my colors.
Don't
embarrass
blush
me.
No?
Don't make me blush.
Don't make me blush.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, okay. So that one means don't bring out my colors, don't make me blush. No me saques los colores.
Exactly.
But let's get into individual color. There's another way of saying that, which is
ponerse rojo, ¿no? No.
If you're embarrassed.
Me voy a poner roja, Ben. Si sigues, me voy a poner roja.
Right. If you carry on like that, I'm going to go red. Yeah, I'm going to blush. Okay. So
te has puesto rojo, Ben. Te has
puesto rojo. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Yeah. Okay. So we've done red. Let's move on to brown. Does anybody know this famous brown phrase for when you get given a really terrible task that you really don't want to do and you don't feel like, but it's fallen to you? You say,
me ha caído un marrón.
Me ha caído un marrón. A brown has fallen to me, literally, yeah.
Caído también could be comerse un marrón.
Yeah.
Me he comido when it's already happened. Me he comido un marrón.
I've eaten a brown. Doesn't sound...
No, you know.
Yeah. You can guess what the brown signifies, and
yes.
It's quite a common phrase though, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, this is used every day in Spain.
For example, I have to work every weekend for 1 month, and I was intending to go on a very special trip, and now I can't go.
Yeah, your boss has suddenly told you you've got to work every Saturday. You say,
me ha caído un marrón.
Yeah. Brown, yeah. I've had a terrible piece of luck. Something terrible has happened. Okay. Right, so brown. Let's move on, Marina, to which colour next?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay. Let's talk about, work again, and let's say punctuality, no?
Yes.
So let's say there's somebody who always turns up to, you're the boss, someone who always turns up to your meetings late. Like again and again and again and again. And one day, you as the boss, you say, I've had enough. I'm going to give him a right, le voy a regañar. I'm going to really tell him off. And so you really have a go at this person saying, we've had enough. You can't be late ever again. And then afterwards, another workmate comes up to you and says, oof, you had a bit of a go at Juan. And you'd say,
más vale una vez colorado que 100 amarillo.
Better once coloured than 100 yellow.
Yep. Colorado is red.
Red. Really? Colorado is red.
Yeah.
Okay. So better once red than 100 yellow.
Yeah.
And there we go. Poor Juan will never be late again, especially if Marina's given him the telling off.
Not me.
Okay. There was one about white, but I can't remember it.
Me he quedado en blanco.
That's it. Yeah. Me he quedado en blanco. I've stayed in white, literally, means... I
can't remember what you are asking me. I can't remember.
I've gone blank.
In an exam, for example, me he quedado en blanco.
Right. In English, we say I've gone blank. But here, of course, the word blanco means white. So there you go. Right. Green. I think probably the best is green.
Green is
Green's
very
got
juicy.
juicy, good ones, no? First of all, I mean, if somebody's really weird, there's a guy on our street, he's really weird, no? How weird is he, Marina? Es más?
Más raro que un perro verde.
Yeah, he's weirder than a green dog.
The perros are coming along.
Yeah, lots of dogs in these phrases. Look, the funny thing is that I was looking up phrases earlier, just checking a couple of phrases on Google, and I put in más raro que un perro verde, and there was like 5 newspaper articles saying, ha nacido un perro verde, de verdad. And they had photos of this very, very, very incredibly slightly green white puppy. And of course, it's huge news that, you know, if
Más
something's
raro que un perro verde.
rarer than a green dog, but actually, yeah, one did get born, but it's very rare anyway. So that was in all the news, whatever, big news. Okay, so stranger than a green dog means somebody is really odd.
Morado.
No, hang on a minute, more greens.
Ah, vale, okay.
In English, we say, in the UK, we talk about a dirty old man, meaning somebody who's a bit kind of, you know, tells sexual jokes, or who's a real flirt or something like that. You know, in older age, you'd say he's a dirty old man. In Spanish, you would call him?
Es un viejo verde.
He's a green old person. Yeah. Un viejo verde.
He's usually after the young girls.
After the younger girls, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's likely to tell dirty jokes.
Yes.
I think in English we say blue jokes, and in Spanish you'd call them
Chistes verdes.
chistes verdes.
Green
Yeah.
jokes.
Green jokes means sexual bad jokes of that sort. Yes. No chistes verdes in Notes in Spanish YouTube channel. Okay. Finally, purple.
Yes, ponerse morado.
Yeah. This is a good thing. Going rojo, ponerse rojo, you know, it's not so good, you're embarrassed. Ponerse morado is what happens in a really delicious meal.
Yeah.
You really eat an awful lot, and you feel really good about it, and everything's delicious, and you say, wow. Somebody says, ¿Quieres más? No, me he puesto morado.
Yes, usually you say that when you like very much the food.
Yeah. And that's it for today. Colourful phrases in Spanish. Do you know any more? If so, let us know in the comments. Let us know if you're going to remember these, if you enjoy them, if you like them, or if there's anything else you'd like us to cover in our videos. We'd love to hear from you. Do join our newsletter list if you haven't yet, so you never miss another one of these videos. You'll find the link underneath as well. ¿Algo más?
Nada más, ven.
Venga, hasta la próxima.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.